Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Pagey here, once again with another video on Legends of Tomorrow Season 3, and this is going to be my trailer breakdown for episode 12 of this season, otherwise entitled The Curse of the Earth Totem. But of course, before I get into anything else, let's actually watch the trailer.
What we seek is treasure. The very large emerald.
Let's do this.
Dead men tell no tales.
DC's Legends of Tomorrow. All new. This Monday at 8, 7 Central on the CW.
So last episode, for the most part, was just a filler episode. That's what it was. It was pure filler, just served one story, didn't really serve the rest of the season. You could argue, okay, maybe, Zari had helped her out for this season, but for the greater plot of the season, it really did not too much, apart from the last 20 seconds when Wally West was introduced to the show by Rip Hunter searching him out, which we did say was most likely going to happen in our last trailer breakdown, I'm pretty sure. But before we jump into the actual breakdown of this trailer, we will quickly go over the synopsis, which does reveal a few more things that aren't really hinted at in the trailer. But of course, before that, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below what you're looking forward to most in this episode, as well as just your general opinions. And of course, if you're going to enjoy the video, be sure to drop a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you are new. When Sarah decides to take some private time, the Legends pursue a lead on the whereabouts of the long-lost Earth Totem. Without Sarah's knowledge, the Legends find themselves in 1717 to hunt for Blackbeard's long-lost treasure. But in true Legends fashion, things go awry. Meanwhile, Ray feels guilty about something he has done and tries to make amends, which lands him in even bigger trouble. So obviously, as we can tell by the trailer, we are off to the high seas. We're in pirate territory. In season 1, I think it was season 1. Yeah, it was season 1. We dealt with pirates, but that was space pirates, so they were different. We do hear Ray Palmer say, "Dead men tell no tales," which is of course the most recent entry in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, so that's a reference to that. So I'm expecting a few more references like that, whether it be directly to the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, or just to other pirate-related things in general, so expect a few more references. Hey, it's Legends, we usually get that type of thing. Like last episode, how many movie references did we get? Quite a bit. Now, Blackbeard is present in the trailer, as the synopsis does suggest. We see him 2 or 3 times, I can't remember how many times, but he's going to be in this episode a bit. He's probably just going to serve the same purpose as maybe a Julius Caesar did in a couple of episodes, in the premiere this season. Certain things like that when we go back to a certain time period, might I say, and there's a notable figure, he's going to serve that purpose, or even George Washington last year. There's many examples you could use from Legends Run, or the past 3 seasons of Legends in regards to notable figures. He's going to serve that purpose, essentially, in this episode. But this does seem to be the Earth Totem right here, this emerald green diamond looking thing. So I guess the big question going into this episode from this trailer is whether Blackbeard will be in possession of the Earth Totem, or will it be amongst that long-lost treasure that we are searching for in this episode? Or you think we would be searching for the majority of this episode if that's the case, if we're looking for it? It's sort of hard to tell, because sometimes the synopsises can say, yeah, we're looking for the treasure, and then we get back there, they've already got the treasure, and it's more about taking the treasure from the person who has that treasure, or a certain item, depending on, what the episode is about. But the Earth Totem looks pretty interesting. It doesn't look like it's attached to anything, so it's probably just going to be that just crystal itself, and I'm wondering what its abilities will be. Will it be like we see with different earth bending, if you want to call them abilities, and stuff like that from other properties? It's going to be interesting to see what it can do, and hopefully we get an example of it in this episode. We do see an axe coming down quickly at one point in the trailer, so it does look like someone could possibly be facing execution. And if I had to put bets on it, I would have to say Mick Rory, aka Heatwave. I definitely think he's going to be the one to do it. He always seems to get himself into sticky situations like this. So if I had to put money on it, I would say Mick. For a close runner-up, it's between Ray and Nate. I'm going to say Ray, just because the synopsis says that something lands him in even bigger trouble. So maybe it's the possibility of getting executed. That's that big trouble that he could possibly be putting himself into. Now, Damien Dark will be in this episode along with his daughter Nora Dark, and going by the promo images, it looks like they could be a part of the Navy, possibly hunting down Blackbeard as well as the Legends, but probably mainly Blackbeard in order to get that Earth Totem, and then he runs into the Legends and is like, oh, well, now I've got to deal with you guys as well. Now, as I was saying before about the possibility of actually seeing the Earth Totem in action, if we're going to see anyone use it, you would think it would be Damien Dark, because I just don't know if they're going to give the totem to people on the Legends crew to use. I just don't know if that's going to be a thing. So I think if we're going to see examples of these powers being used, if they aren't Zari and Amaya's totems, then it's going to be like Damien Dark or people like that, or even Nora Dark. But speaking of this Earth Totem, that Earth Totem and the Fire Totem are the known totems that will be hunted by both the Legends and like the troops of Malice, if you want to call them. But one thing that is unknown at this stage is what this 6th totem is. We know there's 6 totems. There's Amaya's like Animal one, Zari's Wind, Kawasa's Water, then we have the Earth and Fire totem. Then there is a 6th one, which we are unsure about what the hell it is. So there are a lot of theories going around, like one that is like picking up a lot of speed is that the Philosopher's Stone could possibly be a totem, which would be interesting if that was the case. I don't necessarily know if they would connect it to that, but if they did, they could connect Wally West to that because he got his powers from the Philosopher's Stone, so he would be connected to that totem in some way. So technically, Wally could be like the sole owner or the proper owner of the Philosopher's Stone if they wanted to go down that route and make the Philosopher's Stone a totem. But do be sure to let me know in the comment section down below what you think of that, because it's going to be interesting to find out what this 6th unknown totem is. And I think the reason that they're keeping it like unknown is because it's going to be a bit of a big reveal. So it could be something to do with like the speed, and then it could, link back to Wally West. Now, we don't get a hint at it in the trailer or even the synopsis. Actually, in the synopsis, they do say something about Sarah taking private time. And in the primer images, you actually do see her out on a date. And I think we can all, assume or guess pretty easily where she is and who she is on a date with. And that is with Agent Sharp. But then in the trailer, we do see both Sarah and Agent Sharp on the Wave Rider looking to protect themselves and also attack something. So it looks like something is going to require their attention. But I guess the big question around this is, what could it be? I guess you could say maybe some pirates get on board the Wave Rider. Who knows? Or it could be maybe Kawasa or something gets on board. Who knows what it's going to be? But it's definitely going to take both of their attention. And it's not like it's someone from the Time Bureau, because Agent Sharp is looking to attack with Sarah as well. So who could it be? And I've mentioned Wally West a couple of times in this trailer breakdown, but he will actually not be in this episode. He was in last episode for like the last 20 seconds, as I said at the beginning of this video, but he won't be back in Legends until episode 13, unless he appears in another end credit scene of sorts in this episode. Who knows? We just know he's confirmed to be like making his Legends proper debut in episode 13. But they could squeeze in like another 20-second scene at the end of this episode with something connecting Wally to meeting all the Legends. Who knows what's going to happen there, but obviously we know Rip's got him, so Rip's going to be, re-meeting the Legends after he escaped, so that could be a bit of an awkward confrontation, but he could be like, okay, guys, I know you sort of ratted me out, but hey, I brought a present, here's a speedster. So that's Rip's, reconciliation gift, if you want to call it like that. But thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, it'd be awesome if you drop a like in the video to show support. Let me know in the comment section down below your various opinions. What do you think this last totem could be? Just let me know in the comment section down below. And of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I'll catch you later, guys. Goodbye.